All right. Okay, this is second recording about how to construct a kind of how to think of how to come up some idea, like a think three-dimensionally come up some idea. So I would always recommend, you know, right now you need to be responsible to define the contour line, define the kind of what's that? Define the middle plane, right? I always recommend you think three-dimensionally, like maybe this will be the middle plane of the one you want, and then this line is converging back. It's not a converging, but this is a shape. It's a middle plane. It's a middle plane. So then the rest of line, you just make sure it's converging to this direction, right? So that's how you construct it. Then you just made it up, and you know this side is maybe it's going back to, and we need to seal the surface. Maybe this will be the a shape, and you maybe extend something from the side. Does it make sense to everybody? Basically, I starting from the middle plane and then I made it up to construct everything, extend from the to the both side. Can you tell how I did this?
Yeah, I
So,
can tell.
okay, good. Thank you. Who's speaking, by the way?
Unique, I was speaking.
Oh, unique. Thank you. And so now we literally can see the volume like a different side. So we can see there's a surface coming in a little, and we can see there's another volume here. And I'm not sure if we want to add a more detailed in the back, but you certainly can. So that's my key point. Think three-dimensionally, and then we construct from there. So now we have this overlapping line to indicate the shape. It's not a mouse, but we can tell the shape. And you're welcome to make an adjustment. Like I make an adjustment here. Now the shape became different. Can you tell? I just changed the front line. Oh my God, it's too. Okay. I just make a little adjustment, and then the front surface looks different. I mean, different with the previous one I did. You know, it's just that's how you keep changing, and you can keep changing. That's how we do the ideation sketch. And imagine there's some surface coming in. So, but I think you can understand. Like I constantly make those change, right? Constantly make those change, and I'm not happy with the whatever in the back, and I constantly make a change. Okay, now it seems much better. But can you tell it's kind of the shape in the back? It's kind of this kind of shape. So you don't need to draw the side view, but you imagine three-dimensionally. So the back will be something like this. You still with me, everybody? All right, good. Does it make sense? And if I'm not happy with this transition, then you constantly make a change. But my key point is think three-dimensionally. I don't know if it's like airship or plane, but be my guest. Just use your creation. I hope everybody noticed. I don't have any idea what I'm going to do, but I'm just constantly changing the surface. I add a little volume to the front. Do you see that? You got that?
Yeah, we see it.
All right. So it's so that's my key point. It's kind of like when we draw the airship, how we going to start it. So okay, I already and also page layout. Who's that girl? Mm. Mm. Who's that girl from computer science? I forgot her name. Oh my God, I'm recording. I just admit I forgot her name. Sophie. Okay. I hope she won't look into this recording. So Sophie actually very good at this. So my point is when you do the ideation, you also change the orientation a little. So since I already have a kind of like a, so it just made the page layout looks better. So right now I have this one. kind of, I started from the middle plane, right? You see how I construct them. So you can also draw those X, Y, Z, like a different shape and different form. And my key point is this time I intentionally let this one orientation kind of point to this one. So it's kind of, Sophie is very good at, she's very good at that. It's constantly change the orientation. Okay, I just can't help to make another adjustment here. I don't know. I don't know if it's necessary. Okay, maybe it's too much. Anyway, I'm just see something. So that's how we kind of generates a different idea. And now I'm going to try something else. Maybe, I don't know, maybe something, the front. Now at this time, I'm starting from the front plane. Starting from the front plane. You can also imagine this is front plane, right? The first plane. So like we drawing the origami, this is just a front plane, the front plane, something like this. It's coming in and also it's coming out. I hope you can see the volume because to me, I actually have something sit in. Maybe this is the window coming back a little. And also, if you want, you can draw the, I usually do whatever I want, but you can imagine the volume. So again, maybe the middle plane again. So even this invisible line, let's do that. And what's the back looks like? The back plane, the one in the back, you know, even we couldn't see it, just imagine it. So that's why I ask everybody kind of construct. So now we get a little volume. So use your imagination to connect them. Does it make sense, everybody? I just made it up. Don't ask me what is that. I'm just because sci-fi, you can do whatever you want. And I just feel like the volume here, it's very bulky. So I just added another like a sharp edge and like a pinch, you know, pinch the line. So basically trying to create a more kind of hyperbolic surface. So can you tell it's kind of like this shape, it's curving down, and also this area, it's kind of vanishing here, and this area probably the cross section will be something like this. So basically, I don't have any plan. I don't have any reference image. So my point is that's how you construct things. So get many ideas. And if you're not happy with this structure, you can add another layer here again. So I hope everybody can see now the contour line changed. It became something like this. Okay, yeah. But it's a three-dimensional. Okay, maybe I need to draw another side too. So now I need to measure the center point, try to measure, okay, this part, maybe that edge where that sits down. So I just add another one in. So it's need to reach this point, just connect them. So from the another side, it probably looks something like this. Now, does it make sense, guys? Girls, I believe.
Yeah, it makes sense.
All right, good. So you just play with it to see, you know, what you could, you know, what you could get. So I just play with this form again, you can tell, and then this surface is kind of transit again. It's kind of a lot of transition. You see my point? So basically I just transform those forms into different direction. So either you're starting from the starting from the middle plane, from the side plane, you just do whatever you want. Okay, I try to study a different shape. How can I do this? I'm sorry. So you probably already noticed, I always study very, very long stroke because it's usually have a very sleek look, And I always kind of follow by kind of turning around a very short edge. So this time I determined to create something different. Okay, so maybe this is my middle plane. So I don't know what's that. I don't know. I have no idea yet, but we will figure out. We will figure out later. Oh, okay. The one I did here, that's just trying to place all those kind of lines converging to give me a little guideline. It's mean the converging to the upper left corner. It's just, but when we construct them, we don't need to stick with those horizontal line. We want to make it kind of versatile. So keep it unique and different. Maybe we having some, again, hyperbolic surface. Try to create some hyperbolic surface. You really need to imagine those lines three-dimensionally. So I imagine there's a curving back, kind of curving down again. All right. Oh my gosh, I already like this look. Forgive me if my wings all looks like the same. Okay, I determined to make something different. Okay, let's go crazy. It's coming. Otherwise, you probably bored. I just quite try to create a different shape of wings. Okay, this wings make it more interesting. So it's actually curving back, curving down, curving back a little. Maybe have something, hook up. So I don't know. It's just bend over to have some connects here. Just, again, it's just made up. It's having some fun. It's just a sci-fi project, right? So, but we do need to figure out on the other side what it's going to look like, maybe. So you just mirror everything to the other side. It probably, like as a construct, it probably looks like something like this from the other side. But I didn't really measure it very carefully, so bear with me if I made any mistake. And all right, let's make something new. We already have some wings here, so then let's create something new and maybe some shape. It's coming out like a plane shape. I don't know. I don't like plane shape, but I try my best to. Did you see I constantly change those curve? When I change the curve, just surface changed. So basically that's what I'm talking about. You literally need to think three-dimensionally. So that's what I'm talking about. When I do this, actually, I was actually construct in my mind. And when I construct, I always looking for the reference points. You just eyeball them. You don't need to do that stroke, eyeball them. Okay, it's something here. It's not a totally plain shape look, but you can tell it's a little plain shape. Can you tell it's kind of like a dark, and it's coming in, and then we got another surface. Okay, we got another surface. It's coming, right? So, all right. So, yeah, it probably will be something like this, and then we need to add more detail, to understand this two piece, how it coming together. Because sci-fi, you need a theoretically, it need to make sense too. It still need to theoretically make sense because that's how our audience comprehend everything. So theoretically, this is a one piece. Maybe it's coming out on the top. So construct three-dimensionally. Did I make my point?
Yeah.
See that? All right, good. Okay, that's all for today. Construct, starting from the middle plane and then extend. Or you can start it from the front, kind of just imagine, but a whole key point, construct. All right? Okay, stop